applause. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please remain standing for the national anthem? Thank you, and please be seated. Well, good morning, excuse me. My name is Dr. Ray Comiskey, President of Jefferson College, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, staff, and administration of the college, I want to welcome you to our 47th annual commencement ceremony. Before we begin, I want to introduce the platform party to you. From my left, your right, we have Mr. Bill Alexander, our distinguished speaker, Dr. Mindy Seltzer, Dean of Arts and Science Education, Mrs. Dina McCaffrey, Interim Dean of Career and Technical Education. And from my right, Ms. Crystal Hargis, President of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Steve Meinberg, Vice President of the Board, Mr. Ron Skaggs, Board of Trustees member, and Mr. John Winkleman, Board of Trustees member. Will you please join me in acknowledging these individuals? I also want to introduce some special guests in our audience located in the seating area to my left and in front. If you'd please stand when I call your name. Jefferson County Council Member Charles Grodecki, Susan Alexander, the wife of our speaker, and Philip and Keith Alexander, their sons. Just give them a round of applause. We're really pleased our special guests could be with us today. You know, just as we have a tinge of sadness as these students leave us to go on to other endeavors, we also say farewell to a number of faculty and staff who are closing out their careers with the college at the end of this academic year. Will Barbara Flesh and Rick Turley please stand? And let's give them a round of applause. I also want to extend a special welcome to the families of our graduates. College students require a lot of support, and the college recognizes that without the sacrifices of various family members, our students would not have achieved all that they have. If you are a parent, grandparent, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, spouse, child, cousin, any kind of relative of our graduate, would you please stand and be recognized? Your graduates, salute your family members, please. Jefferson College has a proud history of producing outstanding graduates. Perhaps you've heard of a few, such as Scott Bakula, the award-winning professional actor who's appeared in many movies and series, including Quantum Leap and Star Trek Enterprise. He was involved in summer theater productions here during the 1970s before his break into TV and movies. Mark Burley is a Major League Baseball pitcher for the Miami Marlins. He's an all-star player who also won a World Series championship with the Chicago White Sox and pitched both a no-hit and a perfect game. Tammy Fadler is a real estate owner, broker, and consultant who arrived in America in 1973 from Vietnam with $10, a single suitcase, and a 5th grade education. She literally worked her way to success as one of the region's top real estate professionals, and she inspires everyone she meets. Dave Munganass Jr. is the president of Munganass Automotive and Power Sports, one of the largest automobile networks in St. Louis, which includes the brands Acura, Hyundai, Honda, Lexus, Scion, and Toyota. Ryan McKenna is our Missouri State Senator and a former Viking baseball player. Rick Francis is the president of First State Community Bank and treasurer of the college's foundation. And of course, there are many more alums who perhaps do not have the notoriety, but who have accomplished remarkable feats in their own right. That brings us to our graduates today. You know, Adlai Stevenson once told a graduating class, when you leave here, don't forget why you came. I've had the opportunity to talk with many of these students over the last couple of years, and I asked them why they came to Jefferson College. I've been impressed by those who knew why they were here, why their education was important, and what they plan to do with their lives. With that in mind, let me share some of the information they gave me about their lives after Jefferson College. Deborah Forsythe is proud of her accomplishments at Jefferson College. She says, I am 55 years old. I went to beauty school in my 20s, a real estate school in my 30s. I raised 2 kids and have lived in Arnold for 30 years. I was a dislocated employee and had the chance to continue my education. I enrolled in Jefferson College and earned a business management degree. I managed to make the dean's list several times. I just became a business owner of the photo booth called Pics and Poses. I'm a very outgoing person, and I've had a blast going to Jefferson College. Deborah is hoping to get a bachelor's degree when her finances allow. Gary Dees, president of our Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, plans to transfer to the University of Tampa to major in economics with a minor in leadership studies. He has been accepted into their honors program and will likely spend a semester at Oxford University in England. After the University of Tampa, he hopes to attend Washington University to work on a dual JD MBA degree. Gary says, thank you so much for all that you have done for me and the amazing opportunities you've given me as a student to represent the college. I hope I have served you well. Justin Yancey has hefty goals after graduating with an Associate of Arts degree. He'll be transferring to the University of Missouri St. Louis to earn a BA in English, and then plans to attend Mizzou and earn an MA in literature. Then, since he took a strong liking to Shakespeare after taking an honors Shakespeare course this past fall, he hopes to earn a PhD in Renaissance literature and become an English professor. Justin says that he knows he has a long road ahead of him, but he's been lucky enough to have had professors, namely Dr. St. John and Professor Bach, who he says are the most intelligent people he knows. Justin goes on to say that they clearly love their careers, inspiring him to keep going. He says, I know I can be as happy with my career and as great a professor as they are one day too. That's high praise, Justin. The Yules family has a lot to celebrate today with 3 siblings graduating. Son Adam is deliberating between entering the service, a choice his mother does not favor, or continuing his education, a choice his mother clearly supports. On the other hand, twin sisters Stephanie and Sarah are planning to go their separate ways when they leave Jefferson College. Stephanie plans to go to UMSL to study instrumental music education, while Sarah will attend Southeast Missouri State University to study vocal music education. Their father, Gerard Yules, is a faculty member in our automotive technology department and a very proud father today. Caitlin Lewis will also transfer to the University of Missouri St. Louis. From there, she hopes to have a job lined up and start working in the criminal justice field. Jim Michael says he has exciting things happening in his life because of Jefferson College. He spent the last 4 years working on a project called the Home Energy Score and has created an online training course at MU. It's a nonprofit entity that will administer the program. Stacy Hempfling has been working toward her Associate of Applied Science degree in Business Management while working 40 hours a week and balancing her home life. Stacy says she has a husband, a stepdaughter, 2 dogs, and a 4-year-old little girl who requires a lot of her attention. She says she's turned 30 and graduating from college is an accomplishment she is proud of. As Stacy said, you're never too old to get another diploma. After graduation, Jasmine Cohen will transfer to UMSL to continue her studies. She said, Jefferson College gave me a wonderful starting ground, And with its flexibility in scheduling and online classes, I'm proud to say that I'm a single mother of 5 who dropped out of school at the age of 15, and now I've earned my associate's degree and have enough of a hunger for education that I'm moving on to a bachelor's degree and hopefully a master's in the end. She says she's grateful to the teachers and staff that encouraged her to continue on in college and not let pregnancy or medical issues discourage her. Jasmine calls the Arnold campus staff amazing because without them she would have quit a long time ago, and she notes that staff member Myra Miller is a wonderful example for students. Alexis Hill says she had a wonderful experience the last 2 years. A first-generation college student, Alexis says she relied on, quote, amazing staff members who helped her face obstacles and fears of attending college. Because of all the support she received, she has decided to study secondary education at Southeast Missouri State University. When she finishes her degree, she plans on teaching at an inner-city school. Nick Michaelis is graduating with an associate's degree in applied science in computer information systems. He has received a job offer with ITT Technical Institute in Springfield, Illinois, as a system support technician. Nick said he enjoyed his time at Jefferson College, and although he was a part-time student, he placed a high value on the education that he received. And he feels that the faculty were knowledgeable and dedicated. Nick plans on continuing his education at ITT Technical, working toward a Bachelor of Science degree in Information Systems Cybersecurity. These students represent a small portion of the success and accomplishments of our student body. Let me tell you a little bit more about our graduating class. We are awarding 794 degrees and 113 certificates to 889 students. 2% of our students are earning multiple degrees. Our oldest graduate this year is 60. Our youngest graduate this year is 18 years old. 232, or 26%, yeah, you can applaud, that's all right. 232, or 26% of our students are graduating with honors. 496, or 55%, are receiving a baccalaureate-oriented associate degree, while 45%, or 411, are receiving a vocational technical degree or certificate. 137 students are Phi Theta Kappa honor graduates. 24 students are honors program graduates. 44 students are earning their certificates with distinction. 109 students are earning a degree with cum laude honors. 59 students are earning it with magna cum laude, and 20 students are earning the degree with summa cum laude honors. To give credit to these students is also to give credit to our dedicated faculty and staff who have prepared and challenged our students to become competitive in the classroom and on the athletic field. At this time, I ask that our faculty and staff stand, and would you please join me in recognizing them. It's a tradition at Jefferson College for the Board of Trustees to greet the graduates and guests. It is now my honor to introduce Ms. Crystal Hargis, President of the Board, to give you today's greeting. Ms. Hargis.
Good morning, distinguished guests, family members, staff, faculty, and honored graduates of 2012. Welcome to today's commencement ceremony. As we acknowledge the academic achievements and hard work of this year's graduating class, I am reminded of words spoken by Board of Trustees founding President Charles Dubin, who said, "Quality will be our goal and excellence our dedication." This is as true today as it was over 48 years ago, and it's the basis for all that Jefferson College does as one of Missouri's best community colleges. As President of the Board of Trustees, I want you to know that we are all extremely proud of what you've accomplished. Now, not only is today's ceremony a measure of your success, but also a measure of our success. Whether you're ready to enter the workforce or continue your education at an even higher level, we're thankful that Jefferson College has served an important role in helping you discover your future. In closing, Jefferson College's long-standing mission is to provide quality education that is student-centered, comprehensive, and accessible. Today, we celebrate that mission by honoring those that have sacrificed much to achieve their goals and dreams. On the behalf of the Board of Trustees, we wish you all the best of luck in all of your endeavors. Congratulations, class of 2012.
Thank you, Crystal. It's now my privilege to introduce our guest speaker. Mr. Bill Alexander has served in a variety of production and leadership positions at Dow Chemical since 1985, having worked at company sites in Arkansas, Ohio, Georgia, and Missouri. He has also worked as a process engineer for Ethel Corporation and Owens Corning Fiberglass. He's been involved extensively with community professional organizations, including the Jefferson R7 Board of Education, where he was board president in 2009-10. His other affiliations include the Jefferson R7 Strategic Planning Committee, the Dunklin R5 A+ Advisory Board, Boy Scouts of America Greater St. Louis Area Council, the Cub Scout Pack 405 Cub Master, Boy Scout Troop 405 Assistant Scoutmaster, Faith Baptist Church Deacon, and the Festus Crystal City Rotary Club. He's also an Eagle Scout. Bill earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Chemical Engineering from Clemson University. He and his wife Susan have 4 children, one of whom attended Jefferson College before transferring to Mizzou in 2011. Please welcome Mr. Bill Alexander.
Thank you, Dr. Komisky, Dean Seltzer, Interim Dean McCaffrey, Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, parents, grandparents, siblings, family and friends, and most of all, candidates for the graduating class of spring 2012. And it's indeed an honor and a privilege for me to address you guys that are part of the Arts and Sciences graduating class spring of 2012. It's very special for me and my family to be here today. You know, we've spent 10 years here in Missouri, and just recently I've accepted a new position within Dow, moving to our headquarters located in Midland, Michigan, heading up the manufacturing of Dow's #1 growth initiative, making solar shingles. So it's with sadness that we leave, but it's a privilege to be able to address you all here today. Well, the last time that I had an opportunity to address a graduating class was my very own graduation in high school in 1980. I served as the president of the student body, and I had the privilege to kick it off and then kind of preside over the ceremony. And back then, I was as nervous could be. You know, I didn't know what I was going to say, and I think I did a pretty poor job at it. You know, fast forward 32 years, and I can't say that I'm any less nervous, thinking, okay, what words am I going to leave out? You know, and you guys back there in the back, are you even really listening? I don't know. You're thinking, just hurry up and get done, right? All right. So, I've been asking around, you know, what message could I possibly share with you guys that you would really want to hear? You know, you've all heard the infamous commencement is just the beginning, or you've got the whole future ahead of you. You've all heard that, right? So if it's okay with you, I'm going to save that for a future talk, maybe for someone else. Now, as I understand it, most of you, right, are moving on, right? You're finishing your associate's degree, and then you're going to pursue your 4-year degree. Just from a show of hands, how many of you guys are doing that? Basically, everyone. That's great. All right, so what is my message? You know, as I thought about it, I considered the fact that through all of your classwork, the majority, if not all of your time, is spent receiving knowledge. You know, that's the role of the teacher and professor, right? To impart knowledge. You are learning the what of your subject, which is preparing you for some sort of career down the road, some sooner rather than later. And I'm sure at many points in your life, your parents, grandparents, or maybe even teachers, or even yourself, you're asked the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I underline the what. And even the Army, you know, they have the slogan. What is that? Be all that you can be. So what does be mean? You know, I've had the privilege for leading people for nearly 3 decades now, and it's flown by. But part of a people leader's job is to assess people's performance. And to do it right, when you assess performance, you consider not only the what a person does in their job, but also the how that they go about doing their job. And to me, both the what and the how are equally important. So in my message to you, I'd like to focus on the how to be, and not about the what. And I know the quality of Jefferson College, and I trust that the what has already been taken care of. And think about the number of years that you've spent receiving all that what information, right? And I said to myself as I was preparing my message, you know, there is no way that I can teach you the how in the 45 minutes that they've allotted me to speak to you today. Right? No, I'm just kidding. I say 45, I think it's more like 425, so please don't worry, okay? You know, I've been in those seats where you're sitting as a graduate and a parent and a friend, and there's nothing more pleasing when a speaker says, I'm done. But let's talk for just a few minutes about the how. Think about it. Has anyone ever asked you, how do you want to be when you grow up? Has anybody ever asked you that? How do you want to be? Not what you want to be. And it's an equally important question that most never even think about. But to me, it's the key success factor that differentiates the great from the good. So how is a reflection of who you are, not what you know. And the how, it's got to come from the heart. The what comes from the head. So your heart contains who you are and how you will be. So in my line of work with Dow Chemical, you know, we produce products that are used in the building industry. Styrofoam. Styrofoam is for saving energy, insulating, not cups. There's no such thing as a styrofoam cup. If there's any one thing you remember today, remember that. All right, so in home building, what is the most important thing? What's a house built on? What? Tell me. Foundation. You guys thought the final exam was over, right? Well, there's more. All right, so for us humans, our behavior, the who we are, is also built on a foundation, and that's our values. And I'm very fortunate to work for a company that has core values that to align to my very own personal values. And at Dow, we have 3 basic core values, and they're easy to remember: integrity, respect for people, and protecting the environment. Now, you know, protecting the environment is a given, right? We couldn't maintain our license to operate, and you'd run us out of town if we didn't protect the environment. So for today, let's focus on the other 2, because it tells me how to be, and I believe in them wholeheartedly. So integrity. What does integrity mean? Well, if you go to Webster's, it simply defines it as adherence to moral and ethical principles, soundness of moral character, and honesty. So that's the textbook definition. But to me, it's more than that. Integrity is revealed in you by what you do and how you do it when nobody else is watching. And hopefully, when you do that, you do the right thing. It can also mean say what you mean and mean what you say. Your word means everything. Be committed. Follow through on your commitments. By earning your associate's degree today, that's a symbol of a commitment that you made, and you're almost there. The other thing you can do with integrity is you earn the trust of others. Trust is always earned. It's never given. And you can lose it in a split second if you violate it. Another point, how many of you guys have seen the movie The Avengers? Anybody? I'm sure most everybody has because they've set records, right, in the box office. Okay, in the movie, what's the nemesis name? Is it Loki? Is that how you say it? Okay. Well, Loki, he has a plot to take over the earth. And at one point in the battle, Loki and Captain America, they have a moment of conversation. And Captain America confronts Loki and he says, your plan to take over the earth is not going to work. And he's like, why is that? I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I've got all this power. And Captain America looks Loki in the eye and he said, the thing that you lack is what? Conviction. So conviction, trust, integrity, it all goes hand in hand. So it's true, to be successful, you must have conviction. Stand your ground. Stand up for and uphold your beliefs. If you don't, someone else will tell you what to believe. So know what you believe in. So the second value to talk about today is respect for people. It's easy to say that, but a lot of people have a tough time showing it. Think about people from their perspective. Walk in their shoes for a change before you make decisions that affect them. Never use or abuse people. In my organization, I view it like this. Everybody there has a part to play. I haven't met anyone yet who has won the lottery and they're working there for fun or a hobby. So everybody there, they need their job to provide for their families. And no one is better than the other. And the same holds true for you. Think about your fellow students. Think about your professors. Think about all the support staff that it takes to run this great college. Each one is dependent upon the other. So when you step back and you look at the big picture, value people for who they are. And to me, that's showing respect. Now, there are people here today that have cared enough for you to invest in your future. And they are proud of you. And I am proud of you. Thank the people who have helped bring you to this point. Show them appreciation. And the best thing that you can do for people today and from this point forward is to respect them. On the Fortune 500 list of companies, it was just recently announced that Dow Chemical ranks number 47. And for a company that's been around for well over 100 years, a company that is this large and this successful, it means that they have the access to the best equipment and the best raw materials that money can buy. But you know what? Machinery and raw materials by themselves are nothing. They can't get together and say, let's make something. So what does it take? It takes people to put raw materials and equipment together. And a few years ago, Dow coined the phrase, the human element, and they've launched a big campaign on it, and it's pretty catchy for a chemical company. But you know what? It's true. The human element is that missing ingredient that we all depend on. So now, for the test, what's that one thing that I want you to remember? No, it's not that there's no such thing as a styrofoam cup, but that's a secondary bonus, okay? You get extra credit if you remember that. But what separates those who are more successful than others? To me, it's how they act. The what's important, but the how is equally important. And I tend to put more weight on the how. We can fill that head with knowledge, and everybody here has some form of knowledge, and you're going to get a certificate to prove it. But only you can fill your heart. And we need people that possess values of integrity and respect for people. And there's an old leadership cliche that goes like this, and I'm sure you've heard it. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And that's so true. So my challenge to you, if you haven't given any thought, start now. And from this point forward, define how you want to be. And I'm convinced with the right head knowledge, you're going to do the right things, but with integrity and respect for people, you're going to do things right. So now for the good news, I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alexander.
All candidates for associate's degrees, including Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and the Associate of Arts in Teaching, please rise. Dr. Komisky, these candidates, having completed the requirements established by Jefferson College, are recommended by the faculty to you for their associate degrees.
In accordance with this recommendation, and by the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the associate's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
All other candidates for degrees will please come forward to receive their diplomas. The second row of candidates will now approach the stage. All other candidates may be seated until they are directed toward the stage. Catherine Christine Adams. Vivian Jean Lika Adkins. Lauren Ashley Andress. Miranda Jane Onspach. Christy Marie Ashabrenner. Michael S. Atkins. Devin Barnes. Tony A. Benningfield. Jacob Daniel Becker Basand, cum laude. Cheryl K. Bice. Whitney Nashay Bish. Kelsey Bolte. Christy Bolte, cum laude. Andrew Laddie Bonds II, cum laude. Brian M. Borowski. Amanda J. Bosler, magna cum laude. Mariana Brault. Timothy C. Brenner, Jr., magna cum laude. April Marie Brock. Michael Dylan Brown, cum laude. Samantha Renee Brown. Maria Lynn Buckner, cum laude. Nicole A. Bernia. Misty Bittner. Teresa Latora Calloway, cum laude. Richard D. Carter III. Caitlin J. Chanel. Terry Clark. Jasmine Cohen. Tyler E. Crowell, cum laude. Samantha C. Daniel. Anthony C. Davis. Jeffrey Lewis Deason. Gary N. Dees, Jr. Sandra Lee Michelle Denike. Brittany Dettenmeyer. Cameron Dealman. Kyle Ethan Douglas. Christina Drury. Ashley Dubbs. Beta Dumenchich. Jason David Dunham. Kathleen R. Eberhardt. Alex Eddings. Kyle Matthew Eddings, magna cum laude. Lisa Michelle Evers. Carly Fight. Gerald Fields. Alexander E. Fisher. Katie Lynn Galloway, magna cum laude. Melissa Gann. Michelle R. George, cum laude. Zachary P. Giambalvo, magna cum laude. Amber Chantel Gibson, magna cum laude. Savannah Geigerich. Jennifer Michelle Guile, cum laude. William J. Glaus III. Crystal Dawn Gloden. Julia Goodis, cum laude. Megan Gosling. Justin Michael Gray. Eric Greenstreet. Catherine Renee Grief, cum laude. Nicole M. Grahl, cum laude. Heather Gregory. Natalie Nicole Hamda, magna cum laude. Crystal Harbart. Nicole Harbaugh. Danielle Nicole Harris. Jessica Marie Hart. Tori C. Herzog. Taylor Lynn Hawk. Amanda Heinzer. Eric Jason Hewerman. Megan Hickson. Alexis Hill. Ted Hitson. Nicholas Alexander Hoffman, magna cum laude. Farron Lee Holloway, magna cum laude. Carrie Michelle Holmes. Miranda J.C. Hurrick. Levester Hughes, Jr. Cruz Ibaviosa, cum laude. Laura Katiana Johnson. Simone Ashley Johnson. Ryan N. Jokerst, cum laude. Joshua Lee Jones, magna cum laude. Robert Ellis Jones. Katie E. Carl. Melissa Marie Kelly, cum laude. Amanda Lynn Kennan. Timothy J. Kernan, Jr. Kimberly D. Kirkpatrick, magna cum laude. April L. Klein. Augustus Arthur Nickmeyer. Cody L. Combe. Zachary Koss. Ryan Koss. Rachel Dawn Krampf. Jean Allen Kraus, Jr. Julia Elaine Coolidge. Amanda Sue LaChance. Danielle N. Lentz. Cody Luthauser. Susanna Lewis. Zachariah Link. Carla Jan Lodike, cum laude. Justin Ryan Long, cum laude. Jordan Michelle Lotz. Cody Laus. John Lubin. Tommy L. McGee. Rebecca K. Mangus. Samantha Marie Marks. Tiffany Marcus, cum laude. Kelly Marshall. Megan Nicole Marshall, cum laude. Morgan Nicole Maupin. Crystal Renee Meador, cum laude. Michael C. Mayer. Louis Meyer. Dylan Christopher Miller. Heather Morfeld. Gabrielle Christine Moser, magna cum laude. Michael Morrissey.
Is it Mueller? Yes.
Megan Mueller, magna cum laude. Emily Monroe. Sarah Elizabeth Napier. Ashley Nations, cum laude. Dana Nelson, cum laude. Nancy Elizabeth Odell. Kyle Otek. Jacqueline Owens. Kimberly M. Owens. Nancy Oxman. Ada Panuco Catano. Hannah Parker. Tracy Payne. Stephanie Renee Penn, cum laude. Melinda K. Phelps, magna cum laude. Jessica Pilosek, cum laude. Samantha A. Pomerco. Casey Polissis. Mark A. Pratt. Janice Antoinette Presley. Madison Alexandra Price. April Ramo. Jill Randall. Jessica Lynn Reckers, magna cum laude. Julie Reed. Michelle Velta Riddle. Ashley Renee Roberts. Tracy Ann Rogers, magna cum laude. Ryan Andrew Rogers. Nick Rotter. Taylor Renee Russell, magna cum laude. Tracy Annette Sales. Sean Marie Saylor, magna cum laude. Bailey Skeevers. Darissa J. Shilley, cum laude. Tanya Marie Schmidt, magna cum laude. John Schwab Schnurbush, cum laude. Jared L. Schrum. Sarah Schulteis. Jeffrey John Schwalbert. Brian David Sabelski, magna cum laude. Justin Paul Sabelski. Joanna Sewell. Billy E. Sexton, Jr. Terrion Singleton. Janetta Smith. Nicole R. Smith. Sarah June Smith. Thomas J. Smith. Blair Turner Starwalt. Ronnie L. Steger, magna cum laude. Jennifer M. Strebler. Amanda Stringfield. Jessica Sturgeon, magna cum laude. Teresa Ann Tack, cum laude. Andrietta Nicole Thomas. Stacy Thornton. Christine Ann Throm, magna cum laude. Sabrina Tierney. Cody C. Tilley. Audrey Marie Toole. Evelyn M. Trumbo, magna cum laude. Pamela Tullock, cum laude. Brittany L. Uding, cum laude. Cody Yulesman. Adam Lewis Yules. Jennifer Lee Valley. Christopher D. Waldrop. Jacob Walker. Christine Walker. Ashley Wallace. Alicia Ward. Melissa M. Warren. Jessica Watkins. Derek Allen Weber, cum laude. Jacob T. Weiner. Matthew Wemhoff. Teresa Lynn Whitener. Jonathan David Wicks. Jesse D. Wiggins, magna cum laude. Jennifer Wills, cum laude. Brianna Nicole Wilson, cum laude. Ileana Nieves Womble. Troy Paul Womble II. Justin Charles Yancey, cum laude. Amanda Celine Yerke.
Shall we give them one more round of applause? Okay, we're not quite done yet. Each year, associate degree students who graduate with the highest scholastic standing are acknowledged for outstanding scholarship achievement. This year's recipients have a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. Outstanding scholarship recipients, will you please stand?
Please approach the stage in one line and come forward as I call your name. The recipients of the Outstanding Scholarship Achievement are David Samuel Burgee. Laurie Lee Cannon. Teresa Louise Lively. Melanie Beth McKinney. Alexis Brooke Simpson. Sarah Therese Yules. Stephanie Rose Yules. And Leslie Danielle Waugh. Congratulations to our Outstanding Scholarship Achievement recipients. Will the graduating class please stand?
Please turn your tassel from the right to the left, signifying you are a 2012 graduate of Jefferson College. I want to thank everyone for coming today. A special thanks to our speaker, Mr. Bill Alexander, and to all our students, parents, and family and friends. If you would, please remain at your seats until our recessional is over. By the way, there is a photo backdrop in the lobby with the Jefferson College logo that you can use for personal photos. Graduates, as we conclude this commencement ceremony, remember that it is your passion and your compassion that will drive you. You are part of a world of many diverse people, but you as individuals can make a difference. I wish you Godspeed and the very best of good fortune. Congratulations.